Having grown up in Pittsburgh and Brownsburg, I was pretty accustomed to the views of cornfields and flat landscapes. And then God sent me off to college in downtown Chicago, where I had the opportunities to minister among some of the poorest and even the wealthiest people of the city. He's given me opportunities to serve in places like South Florida and cities of Central America and Mexico. And one of the things that I've seen is the growing environments and places where people need the hope, the love of Jesus Christ. The geographic commands in Acts 1:8 of Jerusalem, Judea, and Samaria, and to the ends of the earth are continuous for the local church. He doesn't tell us to reach Jerusalem and then Judea and Samaria, but to do them simultaneously. A local church should think locally and globally. And this is why throughout the rest of the book of Acts, we see the local churches coming together to spread the gospel in Jerusalem, Judea and Samaria, and to the ends of the earth, and duplicating that in their different areas. We are on mission together to reach Brownsburg, and together to reach Indianapolis in the United States, and together to reach the other countries of the world. At our church, we focus a lot on reaching Brownsburg, our Jerusalem, and even a lot of different countries around the world. But what about Indianapolis and other states around the country? This is an area where we can grow. Indianapolis is right in our own backyard, close to 1 million people, a city that is growing and expanding. And a city like that deserves a church willing to grow in their willingness to spread the gospel and to expand into new ideas in order to see new churches planted. The United States is now one of the greatest mission fields in the world. Christians from around the globe are now sending missionaries here to spread the gospel. We are no longer a nation dominated by a Christian worldview. People are changing what they believe or not believing anything at all. And globalization has brought closed countries and unreached people groups into our own offices and dorms. Knowing that our own state and country is a growing mission field means that we need to grow in our preparation to spread the gospel here. Grow in awareness of the needs by learning what pains our city, asking God to give us a heart burdened for those that are in despair, violence, and gripped by poverty. Grow by getting to know new people. The call to reach Judea and Samaria isn't just geographical, it's also ethnic. So we need to get to know a Muslim or a Hindu because these beautiful people now live all around our city. Grow in mercy by sharing the love of Jesus Christ. Bring hope to the hopeless. Our church will grow in these things by partnering with other local churches and by planting new local churches. And I ask that you will cry out to God in prayer and ask Him to prepare your heart for where you are to be a part of this. Prepare by coming downtown Indy and serving in one of the mercy-minded ministries, or even participating by going on a domestic Send Me journey that we have throughout the year. We live our lives making disciples for Jesus Christ, for the glory of God. This is the mission of Jesus. It's the calling of our church. That's why we are so willing to send people out from us, long-term, short-term, or even just a week on a Send Me journey. You see, God has commissioned our church to be His witnesses to reach our city, state, and country. This is why it is our vision to be a church planting church. It's been a part of our history, and it will be our future.